I mm, uh, Today is a day of the energy of Tz'i, Tz'i or Tz'i. And today cacao, if you're making cacao with star seed, uh, and this herb today is clearing our heart and creating the balance inside of us. So if you're taking cacao, if you're drinking cacao today, so just stay a little bit with cacao, and we're connecting to four directions. We're connecting to the Mother Earth. We're connecting to the spirit or the sky and Star Nation, and we're connecting to our soul, to ourselves, and to Mother Cacao. So the gift from the Mayan land. My cacao came from the Mayan people, from Guatemala, and I'm very grateful for people who were making this cacao for in very good way, not abusing, not hurting the plants in very ancient way. So today is very interesting day. And today is day of authority. Today is day of justice. Today of law. And it's not about, so people who were born in this day, they often naturally looking for a profession or path to restore the law on Mother Earth and to law between people, between to create this balance. You know, like in justice, there is a symbol of the weights, right? So the how to restore the balance between justice and injustice, right or wrong, dark and light. And this is the day where naturally we are seeking for the truth. So I woke up today in the morning, and from my ancestral history, I I came from the family of healers, and my grandmother taught me as when I was a child how to really not get up in the morning, to how to stay with my dreams and how to bring the essence of the dreaming into my life in the morning. And I also have a deep connection to grandmothers, not only my grandmothers. Grandmothers are big thing in my life. They consult me, and this can be grandmothers not just from my ancestral line, it can be grandmothers from all over the world. And I have very deep connection to this energy of grandmothers. And today when I woke up, my first thought was, what I don't see in my life is the truth. And where are the spots in my life where I'm escaping from the truth? Where spots in my vision, in my reality, where I moving through my life with habit and my blind spots. And I was like, why am I thinking about it? Oh, today is the Tz'i. So this is how energy work in our life if we pay attention. So I was like, of course, because I woke up in the energy of the day, which would be about me looking for the truth in my life. And um, so, and I had some uh, kind of like aha experiences right away on the spot. So, about some things that I'm doing as a habit, some things that I'm not, I'm avoiding, some things that I'm not maybe doing uh, because I've been taught to do this way, right? But really, I needed to look with my um, truthful presence on this situation about my behavior, about something that been set up for a long time, and I really needed to pay attention to just go through that area or go through this um, vision, right? But how to do that? This is a day to day. So today is a day of writing. So sacred writing. And today is very, very good to journal, you know. And what I really recommend you to do today is sit down, take your time, maybe make a little cup of cacao to open up your heart, and take a journal and write some areas of your life or your experiences where you feel maybe you don't see clearly. So, or you've been lying to yourself, or maybe something is not working for you, but you created story about it, which give you excuses not to really um, look deeply, look with truthful way, and open up that old, maybe patterned story, right? Yeah, it can be anything. It can be your relationships. It can be like financial situation. It can be something that you're doing, but like in your life, but it's really not your path. This can be your health. This can be lots of things, right? But just stay with it and see, like start writing. Today is you're gonna have a help. So today would be the day when if you start writing about something, you may have a help of the energy of Tz'i coming and like literally guiding you through. You may start writing and just a big aha may happen. So this is good, very good way to um, utilize, like work with the energy of this day. Today is a day of water, and the element is water. And today, Nahuatl is dog or coyote. And um, this is, I want to tell you the story. So, coyote is very interesting energy. And you know that very often coyote has been called the trickster, but coyote people, there are people who are born this day, or there are, we call them coyote people. They very often are leaders in communities. And in this day, and for coyote people, it's very hard to balance how they walk with the truth So and sometimes those people are very talented manipulators, but also those people teaching us to see that center line, this middle, like a way of the heart. So when they teaching us how we dealing, how we manipulating ourselves, how we finding that ways to manipulate ourselves into not doing something, or how we manipulate other people to bring us something. Also, how much we sometimes been giving to people who are not doing something for themselves. And those people are trying to, day after day, receive help, receive support from us, and we keep doing it, we keep falling into it, we keep falling sorry for those people, but really we're hurting ourselves in those relationships. But I tell you the story when my first ceremony. So there is a medicine, uh, and in northern part of United States and in South America, and I've been learned first about this medicine from Mayan people, from Murakami. So there is a tribe, Mayan people, uh, who really, peyote is very sacred medicine for them. And my first peyote ceremony, and I really didn't came from a culture where we used any substances at all, like any psychedelics at all, except for um, it's not really true. So yeah, for example, my grandmothers, and like in Russia, people using um, some mushrooms, uh, Amanita muscaria. Also, we do have uh, plants, for example, like mugwort, which kind of like can we use for some ceremonies. But the main tool for us, main like uh, shamanic horse for us is a drum. So my first ceremony with peyote was with Mayan priests, Mayan person who is very like who is sacred leader in peyote ceremonies. And I was scared. I didn't know what's going to happen and what would be my experience with that. And before the ceremony, I fall asleep, and somehow, and I don't know why and what happened. And just right now, it made sense to me because this sign connecting to the water, but a dolphin appeared. And dolphin, I realized that dolphin was peyote, and I never heard of from anybody that this medicine, the grandfather can be the dolphin. So this was very strange to me, but it came and played with me, and I played for like 2 hours, feeling like a child. And I went to this ceremony with such a open heart, with such a beautiful experience. And I know for people who've been through really uh, ceremonies with grandfather is not always like that. It can be very difficult experience, and it's also like like you can face a lot within yourself through this medicine, and I did after. But to me, this is the medicines of the truth. This is a medicine which aligns you to your core, to your truth. So what happened after this, when I connected to this medicine this way, it started to be present in my life as a guardian, and it would come to me as a dog or a coyote, and it always would, if I pay attention, and I learned kind of hard way, if this energy, which is really, really specific, would show up in my life, I really have to pay attention, because it saved my life many times. Like, for example, I was driving on a highway in the middle of nowhere, and I just see dog or coyote on a shoulder and just looking at me. And it happened to me many times. And I know I have to stop or come out. And it's very often happening right on the exit of, like, in the middle of nowhere. And I would literally have to listen and exit and stay there, just to stay there. And then this coyote or dog would disappear, like disappear. Literally, I can see it. And I always feel that this is a spirit. This is not truly the animal itself. It has something in it. And then I find out that further on a highway, not far from here, it was a huge crash. Also, I had the amazing situations where it would call me in like I was driving to retreat. We were leading retreat in Sedona, and I literally saw this very weird dog or coyote. I took off, and I have to stay. I just have to stay there and listen to myself. Take my time, not proceed. Just stay with this energy. And it would take me probably 2 hours to tell you what happened. And I'm not going to do that right now, but it really gave me huge teaching further on my way to the place to work with people. It's always calling me to pay attention, to stop, pay attention, and about something that we are entering sometimes, and we don't notice when the veil is lifted up and we start communicating with different levels of realities, where the gates are open, where something may happen, and like two worlds are kind of in like a being with each other. So, and it's also my guardian. It's like I have so much gratitude for the energy of that. Somehow this energy, and we sometimes make a connection through ourselves. So, but this energy is connected, this the dog or coyote and grandfather peyote are connected inside of me together. So it's tied together for me. But this is how it happened for me. But this is about the truth. This energy is really about the how we bringing the truth and seeing the truth within us, and in a situation when we have to make a decision, where we create, when there is imbalance, how to find that middle, how to find that balanced point in our life. And also when to let go, of control. Sometimes we feelings that we have to make a certain steps, we have to do something, and it's our part. So our part is to participate, to make a decision, to make steps towards something. But also there is a middle point when we feeling that we did so much and we have to let it go and let things happened, you know. So, and learn from that, or it can be resolved as soon as we step back and let, get the tension out and let the spirit to walk towards us. Or it can be that the teaching is coming our way and we can't change things just because we have to experience something in a certain way because we don't see something, and experiencing and learning from that experience. And sometimes we can change something, right? So we may have a loss of dear people, we may have to go through a loss of relationship, or a loss of or something just not working our favor the way we think it's supposed to work our favor, right? um, this is also this day is very unique in balancing how people of, for example, the people who work who were born in a day of Tz'i very often have big influence on Mother Earth, to our political situation. And the 2025 is amazing year. So in Mayan calendar, as you know, there is a 13-year cycle going on. And if you remember in 2012, there was people talking about end of the life on earth and all this, end of the time, everything. But it was not. This was beginning actually of a new Baktun in Mayan calendar. And the first 13 years, humanity was going literally like a children. So this was 13 years of very childish behavior in humanity. And very often some politicians were acting as such. So there just some people, like a political people, came out as a like not mature politicians, you know, and not mature with not mature actions, and lots of things was happening, like a very mixed up things may happen, doesn't make any sense. So, and some people so who are carry this energy, for example, the way how the balance this energy within the person about the teaching, about the truth, about the balance, and leading people is Mahatma Gandhi, for example. He's Tz'i. So also there are people, I'm not going to politics right now and what I feel about it, but also Putin is Tz'i. Also Hitler was Tz'i. And there are lots of people who are like a can really balance this energy of justice, balance through words, through teachings, and bring the peace, bring justice, bring this balance on Mother Earth. And there are some people who are using energy of coyote and not in that balanced way but manipulative way, and creating lots of hurt, lots of pain, lots of injustice on Mother Earth with this energy. So this is how this energy works, the Tz'i. So direction is south, and the south is direction in our calendars. It's the direction of the women and children, and this is this today. If you stay within yourself in the center and see where you can maybe bring some like a feeling of that center, feeling of this like when some of the dark part of you or some shadow is balanced with light, right? We both have we have both. We can be all made out of light, and we can be all made of the darkness. It's presence in us, our shadow. And this is how in Vision Quest, the fourth years is a year of the shadow. This is how when we go to Vision Quest, this is how we learn to walk with our shadow, swallow the shadow in shamanic tradition. When shaman swallows a shadow, it really becomes a shaman, right? So it can like really deal and see and really deeply understand that balance. So I am my shadow and I am my light. It's all kind of interview like inside of me. It's like weaving together, right? So so have very beautiful day, Tz'i, and thank you for listening to me. Aho.